What up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to do a recap on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Season 13, Episode 5. Let's get into it. So first, Rennie meets up with Queen Key. Queen Key asks her about her whole management situation, if she signed. Rennie, she said no. She said all good things about 1501. She said she would even go back, which I don't know. I done heard not too many good things about them, but to each their own. Maybe her experience is different. I don't know. Then she asked her, is she single? She said it's complicated. We all seen it on live. Their baby daddy just doing way too much. Grown ass man acting like a little bit, that's it. A little kid. And then Queen Key tells her what happened with Salma and Erica Banks. And I don't know, maybe I have an unpopular opinion, but I just feel like Erica Banks wasn't rude when she told her no. I just feel like Salma wasn't her feelings about it, and she escalated it because, she was real nice when she told you no. She said, I just feel like our sounds don't match, and then you took it to the left, talking about something, you need me because you a stripper again. So not too much happened in the next scene with Salma, 24 Hours, I think that's his name, and then we got sitting down eating dinner with Jock and Kendra. So basically, they talked about the same thing, what happened with Erica Banks and her, and everybody just keep making it seem like Erica was just real rude when she said no. Or did I just miss when she was rude about it? Do y'all just feel like she's supposed to say yes just because whatever? I don't get it. She felt like she didn't feel like it, she didn't feel like it. That's it. But then they kept talking. I forgot about this part. And then the 24-hour dude, he threw shit at Mendeezy. He called him Mendez. I was like, ooh, the Mendez brothers. Yeah. And also, am I missing the part where Jock said he was trying to get them all on a track together? Because I didn't hear nothing like that till he sat down at this table talking about somebody trying to get everybody on the track. Because I'm pretty sure if you would have said that, Erica would have probably did it. Like, Jock, why is you being messy? You want these little young girls to be fighting, huh? That's what you want, huh? You want the strippers to be fighting. So now we at the next scene where it's like a little brunch scene with Kendra, Bambi, and Ashley. And Ashley just sitting there. She telling all the same business. First she tell him that he giving money to his mama. And I don't know for what. If you giving all your mama money that you know she's supposed to be getting, then stop doing that. But you can throw his mama some change every now and again. But not all of it. But anyways, that's not my business. I'm going to stay out of that because, I don't pay by my mama, so I'm going to just stay in my business. That's all. Then she tell all of them that I guess Big Zane ain't Lil Zane daddy for real. Why? So going back to the mamas, Ashley then asks Bambi, is that what it was like with you with Mama D? Because she a good grandmama and Ashley and all that. And Bambi was like, hold up. She an Instagram granny. She don't do nothing for them kids for real. That's what Bambi told her. And then Ashley was like, and then here come the tea. So then I guess Ashley dropped the bomb. She said, well, girl, I seen Mama D caressing the baby. And then she was like, what baby? Not my babies. And then she was like, oh, Zane told him that she did all the babies. And then she was like, he told you that? And she was like, yeah, he told me that. And then Bambi was like, call him. Call Lil Zane right now. So Ashley, she a real one because she didn't even tell her man that he in the line of fire right now. She just acted like she was just calling and asking questions. But anyways, she get on the phone. She said, hey, babe. Remember when you told me that Mama D caressing the baby? Was it just that one or was it all of them? He said, it was all of them. She said, it was all of them? He said, it was all of them. She said, okay, love you, baby. Bye. Bambi mad. She like, oh, yeah. It will be dealt with accordingly. And it needs to, because for real, something like that serious, important, she would have went there. She would have went, and it would have been peaceful. But you probably know she had a problem with who was caressing them. Not that they was getting caressed. Because who want to get caressed by Mama D? Do that make any sense to you? It don't to me. She not caressing my damn baby. Not too much happened in the next scene. Basically, we got all the rap girls up in the studio trying to collab, which I'm really happy about. I really am. Because, You know, they always think rap girls fight beef. They do that, but let's get the rap in it too, along with all the other shit that be going on. So, Erica Banks didn't show up. I don't know why she didn't show up. Like you say in your music, you're not scared of no hoe. Pop up. You wasn't sick. You was not sick. You was not sick. You was not sick. And it's just like, I was trying to defend you about saying no by doing the record, but it's like, Erica, people know you, but you're not like that. So take your ass to that studio and drop some beats. So the next scene is Zell pulling up to Bambi house. The first thing they talk about is this crescent of the baby. She said, I called baby daddy. I asked him, did you get the kid's crescent? Zell gonna say, first they're gonna say, like, by Jesus? Nigga, duh. But anyways, so Bambi asking Scrap, did you get the kid's crescent? He gonna tell her no. But it's gonna be on camera. So then we gonna see it. So it's like, why you lying? Nigga, you in your 40s, lying for nothing. So then Zell asks her how is everything with Ray. And basically Bambi admit that she getting kind of cold feet and she done found out a whole bunch of tea about him. I don't know. Well, I seen the blog a while ago. Don't he got like kids or a family somewhere or something like that? But anyways, so then she tells Zell that it's this girl that been blowing her up, saying that they was together like last month or something like that. And then Zell, you know Zell, the damn tea collector, bone carrier, whatever you want to call him, he like, oh, she hit me up too. And you know he discussed some shit with her. I mean, but if you ask me, in my opinion, I feel like after all she went through with Scrappy, I feel like Ray should have been like somebody to just like have fun with. You know, like what you call them people? A rebound. That's what he should have been. And he knew that low key. That's why he wanted to like love bomb you and put that ring on the finger, because he know he supposed to be a damn rebound. Nigga, play your part. You are a rebound. Get your clout and bounce. Basically, Bambi says she don't know how she feel about the whole situation as a whole, about the engagement, about getting married. She say she's nervous, anxiety, but not like the happy kind, which is, if you ask me, it's a red flag. Put your foot down and tell him let's kick it for a while. You know, let's chill. Let's settle down. So the next scene, we got Scrappy, Mama D, Rashida in her bags, Kirk and his 3 earrings. They're going to support Spice. You know Mama D, she got the tea like always. And I kind of felt like Rashida and Kirk kind of felt it coming because they were trying to get up out of there. And Mama D was like, nah, bring that ass back here. Y'all gonna hear this. The camera's right here. Let's make a show. So Mama D go ahead and drop the bomb, and she said that she saw Mendez Mendeezes out with another woman. And at this point it's kind of like, well, what's going on? Cause it's like the third person to say that they done saw like, if they got an open marriage, just say that. Like, what's going on? Not that for real, but it's like, don't go online saying that the people want to see this and the people want to tear us down and y'all don't want us to be happy, when happy marriages don't be exploiting or whatever y'all doing for the they say they be doing shit for the camera, but I don't. I just feel like y'all really be doing this in real life because Hollywood is Holly weird. But I am glad that it's like physical now. So now Yandy can't lie in nobody's face and say, wipe your tears, boo. That was me. Because guess what? What you gonna do? IA yourself as another person in the video? Yeah. Yeah, nobody's trying to tear you down. So the next scene, Spice performed. She performed good. Everybody leaving. But Kirk and Rashida, they expeditiously get up out of there. Like, if you seen it, they was because they didn't want to run into Yandy. And then also in the confessional, Rashida, you a real confessional gangster. Because when y'all face to face, you don't be saying none of that. So in the confessional, she gonna say she ain't got time to be running into stank breath and stinky booty cheek clapping BBL. Yeah, you was waiting for you and Yandy not to be cool. So then after Spice get done performing, her and Yandy go to the back. And Spice basically like, where did all this start from? Why are you and Rashida beefing? And then Yandy basically say, The reason was because they didn't share things about each other's private life that they never even told the public, like friends do. And then all of a sudden, Rashida on podcast popping it with Kirk about personal stuff that they talked about. Which I mean is on brand for Rashida for real. And I mean, what people gotta learn is that when somebody don't tell you that, well, people can tell you all the time. But like, when people say that they're not your friend, come on. Because she sat right there when she was mad and not thinking right. So she told how she really felt in that moment. And she said, I ain't nobody friend. So Yandy, at that point, I mean, all this emotion you got, I get it. Friend breakup is really hard, but go somewhere, sit next to a beach and write a note. I don't know. But yeah, walk away with your pride, because you're going to let Rashida with the bags and the husband with the earrings play on your top. Please don't let this woman play on your top. So then next, Yandy say that I guess she won't be messy too. I mean, I don't know if it's her being messy or telling the truth, because I mean, I kind of believe it. So she say Kirk, Rashida, and Jasmine, it's all close. They go on trips, basically insinuating that they, have a little menage-a-three. So kind of like the same shit that Mimi, Jocelyn, and Stevie J was doing at the beginning of this show. So then Spice says she don't believe it. She don't believe it. She gonna defend Rashida and Kirk because they kissed her ass. So she gonna defend them. And I believe it. That's all. So then the next scene, we got Lil Zane and Ashley sitting down with his mama. And from the jump, his mama is already like, her whole vibe is off. It's just off from jump. So the mama say, why we always gotta talk with Lil Zane here? So Ashley tells Zane to leave. Zane get up with his crab cakes. He get up with his crab cakes. So they sitting down talking. And Ashley like, I don't know what happened, what I did to you, why you never liked me. I've been around for 12 years, married for 6. Girl, that lady ain't never gonna like you. You been around that long and she don't like you now, she just not gonna like you. Yeah. So Ashley tell her, sometimes you could call me and ask, for help, because I've been here so long. And then his mama knew what she meant, but she gonna say, I'm not gonna call you to ask my son for anything. I'm gonna ask my son myself. Who said you gonna be here that long? Mind you, she been with this for 12 years. What you mean how long she gonna be there? This is one of them cases where like the mama low-key got like emotional ancestors with their kid because you're doing too much. But Ashley say, oh, okay, so then you ain't getting no more money from him. Which is like, girl, if that's his money, he give it to his mama. But anyways, so the mama say, girl, what? I got the credit cards. And Ashley like, what? Now, he should have told Ashley, but like, if his mama had the credit cards and stuff before you came around, you got to kind of like take that to the chin. I feel that way. I don't know about y'all, but that's how I feel. And then Ashley keep bringing up this Zane real daddy situation, and it's like, I feel like you should just leave that alone. We don't need to see that. We don't need to hear it. You can find a different way to get your look back at his mama. Just don't go down that road, please. So to me, just feel like everybody mad about who gonna spend up Lil Zane money, the little money that he do got. Everybody mad about who gonna spend it up first. That's what it like to me. So then Mama Zane, she threw a slug. She dropped in tea. I didn't know that. So back in the past, Ashley then got 2, I don't know if it's 2 boys or 2 kids. Anyways, they with the daddy. And now she moving on with Zane like, oh, girl, yeah, that's giving hood ratchet project hoe. But I do feel bad for Zane in this situation. Because them 2 women that, you love in your life and they beefing over something that's important, but at the same time it's not important because, money, goodness, money. We all need it. Some people hoard it. Some people act crazy. As long as I got enough to get by and get a little bit of what I want, I'm straight. But they sitting at the dinner table again. Ashley was. Then Zane come out and she like, and he like, what's going on? And then Ashley, I told you what you said. said to me, and then what I said to her. And then the mama came back. I'm thinking she was gonna walk up on her, boom, back of her head. But she didn't. She respected her. She walked around to the table where she could see her and said, know your limits. And I mean, yeah, actually, you can't be mad that she brought up your two kids with their daddy when you just brought up Lil Zane, Big Zane not being Lil Zane daddy for real. Don't throw stones. See, actually, you wasn't ready for that. You wasn't ready because you just wasn't ready. All right, so that's it for the episode. And for the preview to next episode, we got Kirk and his brother at the barbershop talking about the situation that happened. Prayers up, my condolences. And then we got Queen Key and her mama talking about her childhood, and it don't look like the mama's too receptive to it this time around. And then we got Yandy and Bambi trying to make Jasmine own up to the fact that it's a poly. And I don't know. She looking pretty like she might own up to something. I don't know. And then they're probably gonna do that as a cliffhanger for next episode. But anyways, we got Ray getting into it with Zell over Bambi, and he talking about somebody being messy. Yeah. If you know that Bambi got a gay friend and you in these streets, come on, let's not play stupid. So yeah, y'all, that's it for this episode. What is this? Episode 5, season 13 of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Like, comment, subscribe. See y'all next episode. Deuces.